Right guys, welcome now to this week's Tech Tuesday, which is not on a Tuesday, but with the way the videos have worked this week, it wasn't possible to get it out, but there is a lot of stuff to be chatting about this week. So first things first, Callaway have launched some new irons. The Kirkland Signature ball is back on the shelves, and the way that golfers are buying their equipment is starting to change. So first up, Callaway have brought out two new irons. Now these particular ranges, they've been dormant for a number of years now. So it's the Apex MB and the X Forged. Now out of these two irons, the Apex MB looks unbelievably sexy. It is a shiny, small, thin top line, pure blade. And out of the two that have been brought out, that's probably the most pretty. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous looking iron. Now, as you look at this iron, you may realize that it is very much aimed at the Tour Pro / the very, very good amateur. And Callaway have really come out and said that they're not catering towards a higher handicapper with this iron. This is unashamedly based at the better player. And you can really see by looking at it, you are not going to get any forgiveness if you hit this iron slightly bad. Now, for many people, they won't be actually interested in buying these irons. For a start, they are very, very top end as far as price is concerned. But the X Forged iron, that is something that a lot more people will be interested in. So unusually for Callaway, the X Forged series are actually quite staggered in the amount that they are released. So there was a set came out 2007, then 2009, and then 2013. There's a great picture here from Golf WRX, which shows the last two incarnations. So the 2013 version and now the 2017 version side by side. So the X Forged is still a better player's iron, but it does offer a little bit more forgiveness. It is slightly bigger. Both these irons are forged. Both of them look amazing. But please comment below, which one would you be more interested in trying? I know the X Forged iron was very, very popular when it came out, and I know a lot of people will be very interested in getting their hands on this and trying them out. In other golf club news, Fried Eggs Golf, who I'm a big fan of their channel, released a brilliant skit about the new TaylorMade irons with the speed foam. I'm going to include a link in the description, so please go check it out. It is absolutely awesome. Now, exciting news for anyone who managed to get their hands on the Costco ball, the Kirkland Signature last year. It is back. Now, this golf ball caused an absolutely massive buzz earlier this year. It is a 4-piece Tour Performance golf ball that, when many people were testing, said performed just as well as the Pro V1, as the TP5, as the top balls out there for a fraction of the cost. So this ball is available for $29.99, and it has just come back and hit the shelves. Now, it remains to be seen if this is exactly the same Kirkland Signature ball. After a little bit of research and a few people contacting me, the Kirkland Signature ball from earlier this year and last year was manufactured, as far as I'm aware, by a company called Nassau. And I had some Nassau Quattro balls, so a 4-piece Tour Performance ball delivered to me, and really did enjoy that performance. If it is the same ball, if it's been manufactured by Nassau again, then it's going to be a cracker. But I don't know if it is exactly the same. But it is good news for anyone who enjoyed using this ball that it is back. And as certainly last time, they absolutely flew off the shelves. So if Costco are going to go big guns on this, if they're going to try and incur the wrath, well, not try and incur the wrath of the big manufacturers like Titleist, who tried to sue them over patent infringements on this ball, we will wait to see. But did you try this ball out? Comment below, let me know. In other big equipment news, Phil Mickelson has re-signed for Callaway, and he has signed a deal that will keep him there until he stops playing professional golf. Now, for Callaway, this is quite a big deal. Certainly Phil Mickelson is still a very, very big deal for most golf fans who just love the way he plays. There's no real details of the deal, but all we know is going to stay with them until he starts playing professionally. For Callaway, it's good, certainly after you see someone like Sergio leave TaylorMade after such a long stint with them. This is probably a good bit of stable news for that company. Also, in massive club news, we all know by now that Tiger has been cleared to come back and play. There are no details on when he's actually going to get back to competitive golf, but videos of him actually playing some rounds have hit the web and, as always, went absolutely mental. And I am excited. I am a Tiger fan. I still think that the game needs him. There's certainly no one who can just engage an audience like he does. If you just wait and see when he does make that competitive return, which hopefully he will do, the TV ratings, the interest in that tournament will absolutely skyrocket. I can't imagine him playing an event before the new year, and I imagine he's going to get himself geared up and ready to play at the Masters. But the last videos to come out was when he was at a clinic and someone got a snap of his irons. Now you can see here it's a classic blade shape, it's got his TGR initials on there with his logo, but they don't look very tailor-made. So obviously Tiger signed with TaylorMade in January to much fanfare, but these irons do not look like anything TaylorMade have produced. A few people have said this, and it does appear that they were made by Nike, according to an inside source. So the source that was quoted on Golf WRX used to work at the Oven, and he says those TGR blades are sweet. Our source told us, told Golf WRX, yes, I do know what they are. We made them for him before we were done at Nike. They are special, Nike. They are special, and it was a tough project emotionally to give them the focus and passion that we always had, while wondering if these were the last we might ever make for him, ever. Now, obviously, we don't know the details of Tiger's club deal, but as far as I was aware, it was all throughout the bag. So it's interesting to see him rocking some blades which potentially were not made by TaylorMade. If they are still going to be in his bag when he returns to competitive golf, we will have to wait and see. But what do you think of how they look? And are you excited about the potential of Tiger coming back? I am, because I certainly grew up in the Tiger era, but a lot of people watching this will not have seen him at his best. So by all means, comment below, let me know what you think. So what we're going to talk about here is a story that actually slipped through my net last month, and it is about how golfers' buying habits are changing. So I'm going to read from an article here from Golf Digest, just so I don't get anything wrong here, but Golf Data Tech Golf Product Attitudes and Usage Study, which is probably why I didn't pay attention to it, probably slipped right through my net with that title, is a demographic portrait of US golf consumers, but this probably is a trend that we see throughout the world and certainly how it's moving forward. Studied 1,000 serious golfers and showed that while golfers often are spending more time holding on to their clubs and deliberating over a purchase for several months, there's been a dramatic change in the role that e-commerce is playing. So what the study is showing is that year on year, golfers are buying more gear online. It's up 50%. Now for green grass retailers, this is actually a pretty big deal. So if more people are heading online to buy clubs, not only clothing, but clubs and other hardware as well, that is going to be hitting those retailers in the pocket. Now some of those retailers are online as well, but a lot of the club pros out there are not. The time that people actually spend between buying clubs, that's staying pretty static. So it's about 4 years for a driver and similar times for irons, well, a little bit longer for irons and putters and wedges and all the rest of it. But the amount that is being spent online now is going to be of a concern to a lot of people unless they start to diversify. But in that marketplace, there's a lot of people who are more established. And is this something that you have seen? Are you spending more of your money online when you're buying golf equipment, especially with clubs, which is a slight concern to me because I always try and recommend people to go get fitted rather than buying online. However, that doesn't seem to be the trend here. So guys, thank you so much for watching this Tech Tuesday. Make sure you comment below and let me know what you think about all these pieces of news which have been coming out. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on my other social media platforms as well. And we will see you down here next time.